So we're actually going to start sitting and we'll just sit focusing on the breathing. So we're going to get straight into a dynamic breath. I'm going to go there. Okay, so let's place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. Close your eyes. Start to just focus on the flow of breath. And then begin to just naturally deepen the breath, belly to chest. Be quite focused and conscious of the breathing. Making sure you feel like there's a sensation of the breath moving from the belly to the chest. And as you take your next breath in, just follow with the arms. So we're going to inhale slowly, belly, ribs, chest, as the arms come up. And when the hands come together above the head, do a little sip of breath in. And then as you exhale, just float your arms back out wide. Slowly let them come all the way down. Take the full length of the exhale to lower the arms. And then again, inhale, arms out to the side, belly, ribs, chest, all the way, and that little sip of breath in. And then an exhale as it floats down, arms float down, following that breath all the way. Take your time, no rush. One more like this. And take another inhale. This time you bring your hands together and bring them into that center line. Exhale to the chest. And then on your next inhale, hold it here, filling the rib cage. And on the exhale, you're going to dive your hands forward, suck your tummy and tuck your chin in, reach them out to the front. Then on the inhale, open your arms wide, look up towards the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And on the exhale, again, diving forward, tuck the chin in. And then inhale, open the arms wide, squeezing the shoulder blades together, looking up. And then again, exhale, diving forward, suck the tummy in, tuck the chin, inhale, open wide, slight bend at the elbows, send the chin upwards. One more time, exhale forward. And inhale wide. And now as you exhale, raise your arms up towards the ceiling, intertwine the fingers, have your index fingers pointing up. Then we're going to lean over towards the left and then lean over towards the right. Just repeat that a few times. Once more. And then we come back into the center and stretch tall and release and bring both arms down. Good. Now keep sitting nice and tall here. Just turn your head to the right as far as it'll go. And then turn your head to the left as far as it'll go without turning the shoulders. We'll do that once more each side. Turn it to the right. And turn it to the left. Coming back to the center, just tuck your chin, bring your fingers to the back of your head and just gently, gently pressing down, just very lightly. You can tip your head a little bit in each direction. Hands come back to the knees before you lift your head and keep the jaw closed. Send the jaw up as much as you can. And then come back to that center position. All right, let's come to a butterfly position. So bring the soles of the feet together. You might even do a little bit of a bob up and down with the knees as you sit. As you take your next inhale, lifting the knees high. And then exhale, use your elbows to gently press down, look towards the toes and hold it for a few breaths. We'll release and take the legs straight out to the front. Taking a big inhale, reaching. And then as you exhale, you're going to reach towards your toes. So they could be on the knees, not necessarily grabbing your toes, especially as we're still warming up a little bit. But just keep breathing and melting closer and closer to the legs, maybe tucking the chin in. Another couple of breaths. And take an inhale, sitting really tall. Exhale, just releasing the arms down. Now, stay with your legs straight out in front. You're going to take a lean over to one side like you're doing a push-up on the side of your body. And then you're going to push the ground away, roll straight over to the other side and do the push-up on the other side. And we keep going side to side. So just do the push-up and twist. So your legs feel like they hang pretty heavy. You want to feel a twist in through your spine. And you're going all the way into that push-up and away. Do that once more each side. And then we come back to the center and hold. Good. Okay, let's swing the legs around to the back. Come into child's pose. Then we'll do a little walk over to the right side, placing your left hand on top of the right and stretching down the side of the body. And then go to the other side. And then we come back into the center. So bring your knees parallel so they're not wide, arms out to the front, and we'll just start our little flow up and down. So coming up with a cat flow for that hands and knees position. So flowing up, dipping and going back. So as you come up, pushing the ground away with your knees a little bit. And then flowing all the way up, round spine, dipped spine, all on the inhale, exhale, going back. And we'll do one more like this. And then stay up to that hands and knees position. Tucking the toes, plug the shoulders in, and then come up to the mountain, a little march on the spot here. So just marching through, press the feet into the floor, suctioning the hands into the floor, alternating, foot pressing down. Just take your time here. And when you're ready, come down to the knees. So let's step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, staying on your fingertips, sinking into the hips and looking forward. And then come back to child's pose. So sit all the way back. Then we'll take the left foot to the outside. Again, staying up on the fingertips, sinking into the hips, lifting the chest a little here, holding. We'll come back to child's pose. And then we'll do a little flow. So you go forward, inhale, sinking into the hips. And going back, exhale. And forward, outside. So you step on the outside, inhale, look forward. Exhale, going back. Right side steps forward and hold it here this time. Now tuck your back toe, lift the back knee. Looking straight ahead. And then as you exhale, come back to the mountain. Now we're going to step the left foot to the outside, sinking into it, look forward, breathing in. And then exhale, back to the mountain. Right foot steps to the outside, inhale. Exhale, back to the mountain. Left foot, back to the mountain. Now this time, right foot steps forward again, hold it here. And now raise your right arm and bring that hand behind your head and elbow opens. Then take your elbow towards the floor on the inside of your right foot. And inhale, open. Press out of the bottom arm. And then exhale towards the floor on the inside of that foot. Inhale, open. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale, lift and reach that arm up. Hand to the floor, exhale back to the mountain. Stepping the left foot, hold it here. Raise your left arm. Place the fingertips behind your ear. And then take that elbow towards the floor. Inhale, rotate, press out of the bottom arm. And exhale towards the floor. Inhale. Good. Exhale. One more. Inhale, reach that arm up high. Hand to the floor. Exhale, step back to the mountain. And just hold and breathe. Suctioning hands and feet into the floor. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. Now on your next inhale, come up onto your toes. And then extend into your high plank. And take a breath in as you're looking slightly forward. Arms and legs stay strong. And then exhale. Come back to the mountain. So inhale, leading with your head, shoulders away from the ears, arms and legs strong. And then exhale, leading with your hips going back. Inhale, forward, leading with the head coming forward. And exhale, back. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, forward. And exhale, back. And then come down to the knees, sit back to child's pose. And this time bring your arms around by your feet and just release completely for a few moments. Feel that softening through the shoulders. And then just tuck your chin, rolling to an upright sitting position. Keep the hands behind you, intertwining the fingers. So we'll draw back through the shoulders, lifting the chest. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to come forward, coming over the legs, tuck the chin in and raise your arms up. On the inhale, roll back to a sitting upright position. And then on the exhale, folding forward, tuck the chin in and raise your arms up. Bring the arms in from the base of the spine, rolling up, breathing in. Exhale, coming forward. One more time, coming up. And then we stay there and we breathe out. Good, hold it here. Now come up onto your knees and take your right arm up towards the ceiling and then place that hand between your shoulder blades on your back. Now bring your left hand over the top, so you're going to hold on to your right elbow. Lean over towards the left, so it's a side bend, so the right side stretching. And now if you can, see if you can sit next to your right foot. If you don't want to hold the elbow, you can hold your wrist. Just lengthen into that right side of the body. Rotate a little bit. If it's not comfortable to sit next to your foot, then sit on your foot. Let's take another breath. And then come back to upright, sitting up all the way onto your knees. Place your left hand between your shoulder blades, grab your left elbow, lean over towards the right, stay here or sit on your foot or next to your left foot. And then curve your body towards the right so the stretch is along that left side of the body. Another breath here. And then we come back up and bring the arms back down. Good. Hold it here, hands and knees, tuck your toes, push up to the mountain and just hold the mountain. If you want to march or do whatever you want, do that. Otherwise, just hold it static for a few breaths.
Don't hold your breath waiting for me, 'cause I won't ever come home.
One more breath, then we come back to the knees. Stepping the right foot between the hands and just opening up through the hips. So lift your chest a little here. And then as you exhale, you're going to lead back with your hips, so your bottom goes back but your toes go up. And then inhale again, open up the hips, look forward. And then exhale, going back. Inhale again, going forward. Exhale, going back. One more time. Come forward and hold. Sweep through and reach up. And hands come back to the floor. We're going to go back to the mountain. Hold and breathe. Knees back down to the knees. Step the left leg forward. Fingertips to the floor. Open up through the front of the hip. Look forward. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, leading with your hips, so your hips go back. Inhale, coming forward. You're just kind of pivoting on your heel. Exhale, going back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back and hold. And if you want, sitting all the way back. And let's come forward, bend that front knee, raise your arms up. And take the hands to the floor, step to the front of the mat. Take a few moments here, hovering. Just let yourself hang, let your head hang. And then sit towards the heels as you roll up. And take the arms up, hold, and release, bring the hands down. So take the feet a little bit apart and then place two fists on your back, one on either side of your sacrum. So you sort of got the flat part of your fist, and then you pull the shoulder blades together. Tuck the tailbone a little and lift your sternum up. So keep lifting your chest towards the ceiling. Now squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keep your jaw closed. And lean and press your feet into the floor. Really send your jaw upwards. Squeezing shoulder blades together and hold it here. Breathe into your chest. And then coming back to center. Take a big inhale, raise your arms, and then do a slow motion sweep. Come back up, breathing in, hold it here, take your hands to a prayer position. And stay for a couple of breaths like this. As you take your next inhale, raising your arms, send your hips slightly forward, fold forward. Tuck the chin in. Take your right leg back, keep the leg straight, look straight ahead, breathe in. Straighten that front leg, breathing out. Bend the front leg and step back to the mountain. Come into your high plank, hold it here. And then take your weight all the way down, tuck the elbows in, breathe into cobra. And then exhale back to the mountain. Raise your left leg high, step it through, but keep the back leg straight, and then see if you can come up into a high lunge. Otherwise, have your knee down. Hands come to the floor, step to the front of the mat, hanging. Press the floor away, and press and reach up. Exhale, we go back to prayer. Inhale, raising the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Step back with your left foot. Take an inhale, look out to the front. As you exhale, straighten that front leg. Bend the front leg and step back to the mountain. Come forward into your high plank, lower the whole body down. Breathe into cobra. Exhale, back to the mountain. Raise your right leg high. Step it through. And then back knee can be down if you like. Raise your arms. High lunge. Good. Hands to the floor. Step back to the front of the mat. Hanging. Press the floor away, rolling up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Pause. Taking your next inhale, raising your arms, send your hips forward. Exhale, fold. Right leg steps back. Take the left arm up, breathe in. And as you breathe out, straighten that front leg. So left arm up and hold. And stay there for a breath. And then bring your hand to the ground as you bend the knees. Step back to the mountain. Come into your high plank, lower the body down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale back to the mountain. Lifting the left leg high. Step that leg through. And high lunge or keep the knee down. Bring your hands behind your back. Intertwine the fingers. Have your index fingers pointing back. And then fold forward if you can towards that front leg, maybe even straightening the front leg. Bending the front leg, coming all the way back upright. Inhale. That's it. Hands to the floor, step to the front. Rolling up, take your arms overhead. And exhale, hands come to a prayer position. Pausing. Taking the inhale again, reaching. Exhale, folding. Left leg steps back. And raise your right arm. And then straighten that front leg. Bringing the hand down, stepping back to the mountain. Into the plank, all the way down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale back to the mountain. The right leg lifts high, step it through. Back leg straight, high lunge. And then hands to the floor, step to the front of the mat. Roll all the way up. Take the arms overhead, breathing in. And exhale, hands to prayer. Let's just pause for a few moments. Couple of breaths here. Taking another inhale, raising the arms. Bending the hips back, fold forward. Okay, from this time, take your fingertips to the floor, flatten the spine. So look forward a little bit. Now take some weight towards your left leg and then take the right leg straight out behind and hold it here. So it's not to the ceiling, it's a straight back, flat foot, and look forward. Shoulders away from the ears, hold. Take another breath and place that foot down and fold closer to the legs. Again, we lift, shift the weight towards the right leg, take that left leg behind, looking straight ahead, flat foot, hold. Take another breath here. And bring it down, folding forward. And then rolling all the way up. Take your arms up. Lean back a little bit, send your hips forward. Exhale, hands come to a prayer position. All right, inhale, raising the arms. Send the hips back, fold forward. And then take that fingertips on the floor, flatten the spine again, take the right leg back behind. Now hold it here with that flat foot. Take your left arm straight out to the side and then rotate that arm towards the ceiling, opening your chest. See if you can keep the leg lifted as you do that. So rotate and holding. Take another breath. Bring the hand to the floor. Bring that foot down, just fold all the way forward. Keeping fingertips on the floor, flatten the spine again, look forward. Left leg out behind, holding. Right arm out to the side and rotating. Keep lifting the leg as you rotate. Bring it back down, bring the foot down, breathe out, press through, and roll all the way up. Take your arms overhead, and then exhale. Hands come back to a prayer position. Take a pause here. Inhale, raising the arms, send your hips forward. Exhale, fold down. Now step or jump to a plank position. And then stay strong in that plank position, looking slightly forward, core strong, holding. Then push up to the mountain and raise your right leg high. Step that leg through between the hands and then come into your high lunge. Hold it here. Remember, you can have your knee to the floor. And then from here, we're going to open to the right. So your right arm goes back and your left arm goes forward. You're rotating your spine. Reaching, hold it here. Windmill the arms around, bring the hands to the floor. Step back to the mountain. Come forward into your plank and hold. Strong core, arms and legs strong. Press the floor away, look to the front. Come back to the mountain. Raise your left leg high. Step that leg through. Have the back leg straight. Coming into your high lunge. Hold it here. Open up to the left. So your left arm goes back, your right arm goes forward. Rotating. Good. Twisting. That's it. Windmill around. Back to the mountain. Come into your high plank. Strong core. Back to the mountain. And then step, walk or jump to the front of your mat. And roll up, take your arms overhead. And then exhale, hands come to prayer. Okay, one more time through that variation, taking the arms up high. Exhale, folding forward. Step or jump to a plank. A strong core holding, press up to the mountain. Right leg lifts high. Exhale, step it through. High lunge. Just take your time. Open up to the right. And then from here, take your left hand down, right arm up and straighten that front leg. Bring the hand to the floor, shift your weight forward and lift the back leg off the floor. Hold it here. Look out to the front. Place the foot back down and step back to the mountain. Into your high plank, strong core holding. Back to the mountain, lifting your left leg high. Step it through. Coming up into your high lunge. Good. Open the arms wide. So turning your left arm goes back, your right arm goes forward. And then from here, hand down, straighten that front leg. And bring the hand to the floor, shift your weight forward, lift the back leg off the floor and holding. Bring that foot back down and step back to the mountain. Now from here, step, walk or jump to the front. Inhale, rolling up, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. All right, let it go for a moment. Come to lying down on your back and just completely let it go for a few breaths. Come back to that belly chest breathing. One more slow, full breath. As you take your next inhale, make your way to a sitting position, raising your arms to the ceiling. And then just reach towards your toes. We're going to go into Drutta Halasana, so we'll work through it slowly, raising your arms up. Come to lying down, arms down alongside. And on your inhale, lift both legs up. And then on the exhale, the legs go over your head. Inhale, bottom comes down, holding. And then exhale, lower the legs to the floor. Inhale, come back to sitting, raise your arms up. And then exhale, reach towards your toes. Inhale, we raise the arms up. Exhale, lying down. Inhale, lifting the legs up. Exhale, over. Inhale, bottom to the floor. Exhale, legs come to the floor. Inhale, come to sitting. And exhale, reach to your toes. And we'll just do that a little bit more dynamically, but same control. So we inhale, and then in one movement, up and over. Inhale to sitting, land the legs lightly, raise your arm, and exhale, reach to your toes. Inhale, raise your arms, exhale, up and over. Inhale, come to sitting, and then exhale, reach to your toes. Twice more. Inhale, up, exhale, over. Inhale to sitting, and exhale to your toes. Last one. This time, as you go over, we'll just stay there for a little bit and hold that plow pose. And then we'll come back to sitting. Raise your arms, reach to your toes, and stay there. One more breath here. And then raise both arms and release. Let's come back to lying down, hugging the knees into the chest. Take a few moments here. We're going to slide the hands in underneath the bottom. So have your thumbs tucked in underneath. Keep your knees close and raise your legs up to the ceiling. Keeping that lower back imprinted into the floor. Slowly start to lower the legs away from you, and then bend the knees towards you and raise your legs up, breathing in, and then exhale, keeping your core engaged as you start to extend the legs away from you, bend the knees towards you, raise your legs up, and again, a couple of times. One more like this. And then we'll reverse. So extend long through the legs, raise them up, bring them in, and extend long and up, and bring them in. Couple more. One more here. Bring the knees into the chest and just hold for a second. Now place your feet on the ground, knees bent, and then place your hands underneath your bottom again. But this time you're going to sit up. So you're going to take your elbows. So you're going to sit up on your elbows with your hands underneath your bottom. And you're looking down towards your navel. But slide your hands quite far underneath and also try and get your elbows together as much as you can. Now hold it here. Take one leg up. Draw that navel in and then bring the other leg up. And hold it here and then see if you can lower them down a little. Keep reaching long. Scoop the belly in. Hold it here. Extend your legs. Couple more breaths. And then we place the feet on the ground. Now from here, keep the elbows where they are. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your chest up. So you're lifting away from the elbows, lift your chest. Get your head back, and if you can, you want to get the back of your head on the floor. Now your jaw stays closed, squeezing the shoulder blades together. You might need to get your hands further underneath your bottom. Try to keep lifting up through the chest. You can stay here or you can extend one or both legs like what we just did. So hold it here. So if you're lifting your elbows, you're on your elbows still, and your jaw is closed, the back of the head is touching the floor, and you can have your feet on the ground or you can have one leg straight. Hold it here. Couple more breaths. Place the feet back down and slowly slide the legs, the arms apart. Bring your legs straight down and lie back into Shavasana, tucking the chin in. Some easy breaths here. Bring your right knee into the chest and hold on to the knee. And then take your opposite hand and take that leg across. So go right into that twist. Big exhale as you turn your head. Take 2 more breaths like this. Come back to center and raise your right leg up towards the ceiling. And hold it here. Maybe grab your toes if you want. You could even just go into your ankle rotations or just hold and take a few steady breaths here. We'll take that leg down, reach back with both arms, and take the left knee into the chest. Opposite hand on the knee, take the leg across. Exhale. Come back to center, raise that leg up. Hold it here, grabbing the ankle, grabbing the toes. One more exhale. And then slowly release. Take your arms all the way back. And then bring the knees to the chest and bring your nose to the knees. Now we're going to separate the knees and grab hold of the feet, soles of the feet. Then lower your head down and come into happy baby pose. So flattening your lower back. You could do a little rock if you want. Bring the knees back together, bring the feet to the floor, and then just butterfly the legs on the floor. Wrap your arms around the top of the head or take the arms out wide. And then once again, coming back to that breathing we started with, real focus, belly, ribs, chest breaths. Sliding the legs down the mat, reach back with both arms. And then once again, bring the knees to the chest and just hold it there for a moment. So as you hold your knees, just focusing on the day ahead, whatever is ahead. Just kind of walk yourself through. Just even what the next few steps are. Maybe it's just making a coffee or making something to eat, getting yourself organized. So just kind of visualize the next few steps and see if you can bring a feeling into whatever it is you're visualizing ahead. You've got a day ahead, and then you're visualizing that. Just have a feeling of lightness. Just visualize a feeling of lightness or spaciousness or flow, effortless flow or playfulness. So just see if you can bring that feeling into your day. Then bring the nose to the knees and rock yourself to a sitting position. And we're going to come to standing. We'll just finish with a nice roll down. So tucking the chin, slouching all the way, hanging. And when you build up by pushing the floor away, building up through the spine. Take the arms overhead. Exhale, releasing down. And namaste.